everybody. Today I thought we would take a chance to film a short clip of a little bit of Yogalates. So what Yogalates is a cross between yoga and Pilates. So I'm going to show you primarily Pilates moves, and then just to give you a general idea, you're going to be warming up with some yoga, and then you're going to have some yoga poses in between some segments of Pilates so that you get a little bit of stretching during the process of your Pilates class. And it also kind of gives you a little breather, especially if you're doing a lot of abs or something that's really hard. So today, since it's raining outside, we're going to do a little bit of that Pilates. So let's start first with just a gentle warm up right here on the floor. So we're going to start with just an inhale up and then an exhale down behind the back. Inhale up, and we're going to exhale, twist to your right. Inhale up, exhale to the back, inhale up, exhale to your left, inhale up, and fold front, inhale up, and exhale down. So I would do that a few more times, just kind of warm up the upper body a little bit and give you a few stretches. And then I would go into pulling you down to your backs. You can always come down to the back holding onto the legs and lowering yourself down, or you can use your abs to lower yourself all the way down, bringing yourself slowly to the floor and extending out. Now, what we're going to do today, we're going to have our legs in that butterfly stance from yoga, bringing the feet together and then opening up the hips. And then you're going to start with bringing your hands behind the head for a little bit of support. I use 3 fingers normally so that I don't push on my neck and cause that soreness at the back of the neck. So hands will come to support the head, but not push down on it. And then you're just gonna curl yourself up, keeping your back nice and flat, and come back down. So we're gonna do a few of these. Make sure you push the air out at the top. And Pilates breathing is a lot like your Tai Chi breathing. You push out through the mouth, inhale as you come down here. And this helps you contract that ab muscle a little bit tighter. And then I want you to hold it at the top. Give me a few pulses, really pushing that belly button down toward the floor. Hold it, and then we're going to slowly start to lift the feet up toward our elbows and back down, keeping the lower back on the floor. And again, when the knees are in, you push the air out. Inhale as they come down. And hold, and then let's lower it back down. And then we're just going to bring our knees in so that our feet are flat, and we're going to lift our neck back up. This time we're going to just bring our hands out. Sometimes I have you hold a small ball when we do this. You're going to lift up, and you're going to come to the outside of the leg, and you're going to go for 8 crunches this way. So coming in, back out, in, back out. And you're lifting that back shoulder off the floor. Be very careful not to bump the head. And again, you're pushing the air out as you come in. Hold it about on the 8th one, pulse. And then of course you're going to repeat that on the other side, lifting up. And hold on this one. And bring it back down. And then you would go into a scoop position. So you might want to widen the feet just a little bit for your scoop position. And you're going to support maybe with one hand if you want for the neck, or you can just use both hands to the sides, depending on how strong your neck is. You're going to lift those shoulders up off the floor. You're going to scoop to the side and then to the other side, trying to touch the ankle. One more time each side, and then you can always double it if you want. Some people call this the shoe shine, which is kind of funny. It's like you're polishing your shoes. One more each side. And bring it down. Maybe bring your knees to one side. We're going to bring our arms to a T. And we're going to take, and maybe bring our legs up to 90 degrees and roll them over to one side and look away from those legs. Just get a little yoga twist in there. Inhale back to center. Exhale the other way. Of course, once we hold that pose, we're still breathing. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then we're going to come back to center, and we're going to take, and let's take and start with a slightly bent knee, but we're not going to have it super close to our glute muscle or bottom. We're going to have it extended out a little bit because this is a little bit easier to start your roll-ups. So you're going to take and bring your arms overhead. I have a wall here, so I'm going to have to do it slightly different. And we're going to start by pulling our arms up and rolling their shoulders off the mat. Now, some people need a little momentum to get started, so they might have to push off a little faster to get all the way up. And then just kind of roll over your legs a little bit, just rounding the back. And then you would lift back up, back is straight, and roll back down. And the slower you roll down, the harder this is. And then, of course, you would pull those hands back. Lifting up. Rolling over the legs, lifting up straight, rolling the back down to the mat. We're going to do a few more of these. And anytime you're doing a movement, anytime you close your body, you're pushing that air out. Okay, we're going to do one more. Okay, from here, we're going to bring these legs in a little bit, and we're going to grab our shins, and we're going to pull them in as tight as we can get them. And we're going to do what we call a roll like a ball. So find your sit bones, kind of sit up like you're doing a boat pose, and you're going to rock down and back up. And down and back up. Keeping that chin tucked so that the neck and the head is protected. Continuing to breathe. Give me one more. And let's extend the legs out. And exhale down. Give me a nice little seated forward fold. Walk it back in. And I will try to do a longer version of my Yogalates on our website. Hopefully coming in the new year in January. I hope this gives you an idea of what our class is like for Yogalates. And as always, namaste. And I always remember, everybody has a yoga body, no matter what your size, shape, or age. Much love.